Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got my buddy Gabe here. He come over to the house. We're going to go in and have dinner in a little bit, but he's probably going to be hunting around here for the next few days. And he brought over some of his toys to share. So every time he gets something new, he likes to bring it over and show it off. You can see he's got his tethered pack back here behind us. Gabe has pretty much an entire tethered setup. Whereas,
it's getting pretty bad.
Yeah, he's kind of addicted. He probably needs to have some counseling, I think. But so his setup is mostly, well, almost all tethered at this point now, whereas most of my stuff has been trophy line. I did branch out into the tethered, product line this year, and I'll have a video on that later. But Gabe brought his One Sticks over, which these things are just stupid light. If you haven't, I've seen them before, but I've never really played with them the way that I have when he brought them out here. But he's going to put his stealth strips on them. So, Gabe, you want to talk a little bit about your sticks and your strips?
Yeah. So, I bought Tethrd One Sticks this year. I'm running 3 with an 18-inch Ater on each stick. I'm 5'8", and with just normal spacing, 3 sticks, 18-inch Aters, I can get to about 21, 22 feet at the waist. Really like them so far, but they're definitely very loud. On the Aters, I put just a little piece of just elastic band and just a little pull tab so they fold up and cover on that button. But the biggest thing I noticed first thing out of the box is they're pretty loud. I mean, very metallic.
So especially when you hit those tops.
Which I think these are actually aluminum up here.
Yeah.
Like they're a different material. So
I wouldn't have thought that these would have been louder whenever you hit. I would have thought the hollow tubes would have been louder.
They're awful, and just hitting like the post on the metal.
I told him it's almost like wind chimes, really.
Yeah.
If you think about what a wind chime, it's just hollow tubes.
You can hear them a good way away. So we're going to try the stealth strips. I bought these straight from Tethrd's website. If I like them, I'm going to play around stealth stripping a couple other things, but we just want to see the difference that it's going to make. And then you've got a set of skeletors you may be interested in putting stealth strips on, so we'll play guinea pig and see what they do.
Yep. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so these are pre-cut. They come with 2 pieces, one for the top and then one down here. One thing I just noticed, I put this little bitty loop into the top hole of the stick, and I just hang this off my saddle. So I'm going to work my way around it. But if you're going to stealth strip them, I'd recommend stealth stripping them before putting any kind of loop up there.
Yeah, that's going to affect how you roll.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. We'll see how ugly we can make these.
Could you actually just, yeah, it'll help a little bit if you just pull it back, but it's still going to be.
I'll try it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it may be easier if I try to go
I think it will be,
side.
yeah.
Yeah, as long as I don't catch it. They roll on pretty easy.
Did you have to do anything to prep the tube?
No, I just put it on there. And like
so you
when
didn't
I
have
felt
to clean it with alcohol or nothing like that?
No, you might want to. I mean, I just touched this and it's pretty adhesive. It's pretty tacky. Won't win a beauty contest, but that's it.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, just the difference.
You did quieten it down. It's not as metallic.
A little bit. I want to see what happens when we wrap both on both.
Okay.
That's it. Well,
yeah,
that wasn't really fair.
Oh, yeah.
Get back on my lap.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. There's one down. mean, even if you get a burr, you can about push it out.
Yeah. Looks like it's pretty forgiving to install.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fabric. I mean, you know, is it polyester, or do you know what it is? I wonder.
It's some sort of synthetic material. He said that it's not supposed to hold scent, but it will catch some scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Look how they sound clanging together now.
Ready?
Yeah.
So we've got 2 stealth strips installed on both of these sticks. Install was super easy. They're very forgiving, even if you don't line them up perfectly. You can just push any wrinkles out. Here's the stick-on-stick noise.
Yeah, that's a big
very
difference.
quiet. It's still got some noise to it if you hit the step on the post.
Yeah.
But even just slotting them together. Let's see. Pushing them apart. I mean, there's a little bitty thud, that's it. I am having some trouble with these stacking pins. Sometimes they're really tight, sometimes they're not, and there is a little bit of squeak every now and then. But I've only had these apart probably 7 or 8 times now, so I don't know if it's going to get better.
Have you tried putting anything on the pins?
No.
Like if you put like Armor All or something like that on them, like, because they're just like a vinyl, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a hard plastic. I wonder if baby powder or something, talcum powder, if that would help. And that's not going to reflect either. I like how it's a matte finish.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, they look pretty good. So we're going to do the last one and put them on a tree.
All right, so you've seen us put this, or you've seen Gabe, not me, put the stealth strips on. He's going to go through his Ater setup here and how he stores these Aters. I'm really reluctant. He's been trying to push me to do, he actually was the one kind of got me into the saddle thing. I was really hesitant, and he hyped it all up, and so I love it. I enjoy it now. Well, he's all about the Aters, and I'm still not fully on board with that, but he's going to show his pretty creative setup he's got here for an Ater.
So these are from Custom Amsteel Products. I went with 2 different colors. This is my top step, and again, I've got a loop right here. This is the one that I hang off my saddle, and I'll have, doesn't matter, one of these 2 sticks hanging beneath it, and I'll just kind of peel them off as I go up. But anyway, I've got an 18-inch Ater on all the sticks. My top one is orange. Doesn't really make a difference, but it's a little bit of a peace of mind when you're at 20 feet and you're trying to get on this little bitty flimsy rope. It's not even flimsy. It's Amsteel, but when you're trying to find your footing,
it's small.
Yeah, I mean it's an 1/8 of an inch diameter, so it's a little bit more comforting, when you're that high, just to have something that's high vis, but not inside of the deer. So it does come with the tubing from Custom Amsteel Products. On the 1 sticks, I just got some bungee cords from Harbor Freight for like $2. Took a black one and I put it on the outside hole right here. Just ran it through a fishing line and put a little paracord tab right there. So all I do to wrap it up is I take this, put it right below that buckle, and fold the Amsteel over. Grab that pull tab, just wrap it up like that. It's good to go.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah. It honestly, setting up, I can get all the way up in probably about 6 minutes comfortably, and that's taking my time. I hunt a lot of thick areas, bedding areas, so I do like to take my time going up and down the tree. Down the tree does take longer. It's taken me probably closer to 10 minutes to actually get out of the tree quietly. But with this new setup, I'm very happy with it. And it folds up nice and neat. Just line up the pins.
And you said you can get high?
For about 21, 22 feet at the waist.
At 3 pounds plus or minus a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, with with the Aters and the Stealth strips, I'm going to say no more than 3 1/4 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm 5'8". I mean, Custom Am Steel Products, they've got several different size Aters. You can get a 15, you can get 18, and I think all the way up to 20 inches in between steps. If you've got a wild hair, you can even get double steps. So you can get 2 15-inch steps.
Yeah.
I'm not that trustworthy of them at this point. Not in the product itself, but just I personally am not comfortable with two-step Aters. But they're definitely something I would recommend. You know, for $20, just buy one. Try it in your yard.
Yeah. I know a lot of guys use Aters just on the bottom step. They don't actually do Aters the whole way up.
Yeah, and really, I mean,
I would do that. I'd be comfortable doing that.
Yeah, and I mean, especially if you're running just three sticks, that was my whole reason for getting the Aters, was there's only 3. At the time, they only offered a 3-pack. Now they do offer a 4-pack of the Tethrd One Sticks, and originally that's what I was going to do, but I was like, well, I'm going to get 2, and 2 turned into 3. But yeah, I mean, my logic on that is if you get 2 of these, that would equal having a 4-stick.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, they're pretty comfortable. They're not really hard to use. Definitely a lot easier in boots than tennis shoes. When I first tried it in tennis shoes, it's very, very weird.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay.
So.
Well, he's going to demonstrate some of this here in a little bit, and so we'll catch you at the tree in just a few.
Alright, so this is going to be my setup this year. I just put it on the tree for you guys to look at real quick. I am playing around with an Amsteel rope mod instead of the cam buckle strap that comes with the Tethered Predator platform. Travis and I played around a minute ago, and you do have to loop it a little bit weird around the, it's not a Versa button, but the actual button. This is 1/8 inch. There is a little bit of give in it. The top does want to pull away if you just try to do it like a regular climbing stick mod. So, you got to play around with that. As far as the Aters go, when you're climbing up the tree, the easiest thing to do is to just pull it out a little bit, put the middle of your foot in it, and you almost kick the tree, and you just go right up, go to your platform, and then coming down. What I like to do is kind of loop my foot out, get it in the middle, and then go down. When you're coming down, hit the edge, kick out, and then go down.
Be better with boots.
Yeah, way better with boots. That's been the best way I can find to do it. So, that's the setup for this year. Check out those Aters.
Oh, I'm not going to get up on it.
I'll go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Now's the time to do it.
Jeez, man. You said pull it out. See, I don't have very good boots here right now. This is...
I mean, it'll dig good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just so foreign to me because I'm so used to
A
firm stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go up and I'll show you that little kick. And then when you go back down,
Yeah.
just hit your foot right here.
Oh, yeah, then pull it around.
Yeah. Make like a loop.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
I mean, you about have to kick the tree, but once you do,
You do. Yeah.
it digs.
Well,
good.
and it's definitely easier with boots than your hey dudes.
Yeah, way easier.
Oh. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, Gabe, thanks for coming by, showing your stuff off, and maybe you'll get a chance to hunt here the next few days and see if you can connect with something. So.
I'll take a look at that camera arm if you got a minute.
Yeah, I'll go pull it out. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for this video now. Gabe's probably going to come back another time or two, and we may do a stick comparison to compare his tethered ones to my tethered Skeletors, and then some other sticks that we've used in the past that are pretty common and pretty popular sticks, just so we can kind of show the progression of how we went from, because we both had some similar sticks that we used in the past, and we've both kind of made our way to, I'll call them premium higher end sticks, but that'll be for another video at some other point. If you got any questions for Gabe on any of this stuff, you can drop it in the comments below, but thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing you around. Have a good season.